Country Fried Gamer 150 here, and today we're going to be covering this handheld radio. This is the Uniden Pro 340 XL. What I like about this vintage handheld radio is that it has this high-end, this tone and high, which works like a high-cut filter. I know that there's not a lot of handheld radios that have other noise canceling aside from the squelch. It's going to be hard to really demonstrate this because it's on a dummy load, but I don't think you're going to be able to tell the difference in static. Let me turn it up here. That's with it off. And that's with it off. On. So you can see it does make it slightly quieter, but obviously without a dummy load it would probably do better than that, because there's not much static on a dummy load anyway. But even though this is one of my least powerful radios in the handheld variety, it does seem to modulate very well. It does seem to have good audio when you speak into it, and that is tests that I've done out in my vehicle or whatever. I noticed that my voice sounds better coming from this radio. So I already have the meter set on peak, so like I said, this thing doesn't do a whole lot of power, and I have regular batteries in it. This does not come with any kind of connection for anything other than batteries, so I put the best, freshest batteries in it I could to give the best power, because, well, the rechargeables, they didn't, it had the most wattage with regular batteries as compared to rechargeable batteries. So let's see what we can get here. Radio audio. Yeah, it swings up to about 3. From 2 to 3. There's really not much more to cover with this radio other than that. Obviously you have the sliders here for squelch, and you have the slider for volume, which is kind of cool, you know, in its own way, because your on and off switch is separate from your volume, which means that, you know, you can basically have a volume set at a certain point and just turn it on. You know, you don't have to regulate the volume every time you turn it on. You can have the volume regulated before you turn it on. And then, of course, your channel selection is up here. And the display is always illuminated, so it does drain more on your batteries, but so that is the Uniden Pro 340 XL, and it's got that battery light that comes on if the batteries are low. And when you transmit, the TX light shows. And this one takes 8 batteries, in which it is best used with regular batteries, because rechargeable batteries will not give as good of output. There are more videos. There's one more video to come on these handheld radios, and I've saved the best for last. And the Midland 75-822 is going to come back, and I'm going to do an additional test with it, and along with another Midland radio that is not necessarily vintage, but an older radio that was prior to the 75-822. And it's not the 780 785, I think it is. No, it's a 784. It's a really interesting radio. Unfortunately, when I purchased that radio, the faceplate fell off and I had to glue it back on. And the glue that I used messed up the lettering on the faceplate. But the radio functions, all the other functions work as it should. So I'm excited to reveal that radio and to be testing it and comparing it with the 75-822 Midland. So stay tuned. Another video will be coming soon. Y'all have a great start of the new year, and take care and God bless. Thank you for watching.